Hello. Now, seeing as I haven't done a monthly update in a while, I thought I'd bring you a brand new mini-series that I'm going to be bringing directly to LinkedIn. Some people ask, Luke, what goes into the project? How do you do this? How do you bring to life these incredible ideas and turn them into masterpieces? These are questions that I get fairly infrequently. So I thought I would cherry pick a few of the projects that we've done in the past and walk you through on how we brought these visions to life. We're starting nice and easy today with something fairly recent, which is an advert that we made for I-PRAC this year. So what they essentially do is they're a membership scheme. So if a short-term rental wants to become I-PRAC verified, I-PRAC will vet them, make sure that they're the real deal and they are what they say they are, and they will then give them the I-PRAC approved stamp, which basically means that people who then buy can have confidence that this property exists for one and is what it says it is. We worked with the fabulous Neely Khan to develop the story for this advert. Chris, the CEO, wanted this to be powerful and instill a sense of trust in the viewer. We worked with a fabulous lad called Bryson. What a top guy, first of all. He could have been any sweeter. Now, so we start in the garden. With Bryce playing football. This is how we wanted to start it. This is how the storyboard started, and he's having a great time kicking about, but he realises, oh no, he doesn't realise, he knows he's on his own, it's obvious, but you know, the realisation hits him. We kind of used one big light outside and directed it towards Bryce and kind of gave him that big fill light, even though we were outside. We shot in a family home, just a standard size kind of family home, lovely house it was that they let us use. The actors actually let us use their house because ours fell through last minute. Erecting huge lights and cameras in these kind of houses, pretty difficult. So this is where Bryce comes in. He's asking, you know, can I play? Again, a lot of these shots were like 2 light shots. So a main kind of key or fill light and then a hair light. So then the parents, no, obviously Bryson a little bit upset, walking away. He did fantastic on this bit. This was like one take stuff from Bryson. It was a different screen before, so we superimposed a new screen on. Hopefully you can't tell, I don't think you can. I think it looks pretty convincing. Again, these shots, 2, 3 lights. Now they call Bryson down, obviously, and then show him that there's a fantastic holiday that he's got to look forward to, and Bryson's just buzzing, isn't he? Look at him, thrilled, big hug, all over it. Another little bit of a difficult one with this was that we didn't actually know what the location looked like before, so we arrived not knowing a lot. So we had to kind of stage a few things, move a few sofas, move a few lights, obviously, and kind of just build the scene to how we wanted it and how we could in the moment. Now we passed through this great montage, which was Neely's idea about working through just to kind of show the time of passing and how excited he is and the brushing of teeth and the classic crossing off the dates of the calendar. We love that part, you know. Like I said, a lot of this was outdoors, a lot of negative fill in places. Negative fill is essentially where we use kind of even just things like a black sheet to kind of give a shadow on the side of a face, and a lot of reflecting because a lot of it was outdoors, so we lose just a lot of reflectors. See, the main thing of this ad was that we didn't want to just shove I-PRAC in the face. We just wanted to have these subtle brand touch points that showed why booking through I-PRAC is a good idea. The whole premise of it was the story and the fact that a kid's getting his dream holiday. And then it finally gets to the day, and the little lad, this was great. We just basically chucked Bryson in one of the bedrooms, and we were like, mate, just pack the bag and go wild. This shot right here was a little bit of a nightmare. It was really hard to say, listen mate, we need you to kind of try and close the bag, but fail. And it was quite hard to get across, but eventually he kind of got the gist of it, and we rocked it out. We got one of the actors to drive, one of the parents to drive, and I was literally hanging with this huge heavy rig on my shoulder, hanging out in the side, sitting on the driver. Fair play to the family for putting up with stuff like this. But this is what you call adapting, all right? And we got this beautiful little close-up of Bryson looking out the window and looking all happy and excited. And then we arrived to a property which was actually around the corner. But it looked really nice with a palm tree, so we went for it. And they rock up. Bryson gets out, obviously, loving it, absolutely having a great time, kicks the ball, and then the heartwarming moment of Dad stopping it with his foot comes, like, you know, now it's time for family time, now we can really have a good time and spend some time together, and then the ending drone shot of the family running towards the home, and not actually going in, because this was somebody's home who was in, so I don't think they would have appreciated that. We knew that To clarify, they knew that we were filming. We asked permission, but you know, we couldn't just walk in. If you want to see another The Making Of, maybe I'll go a bit more in depth. Maybe that's what you want, but this one was basically just to get a feel of what you whether this is something that people want to see. It might not be, so might not see you again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later on. Cheers.